Namaskar. My name is Dr. Avadhesh Khare. In this episode of EduVenture, we shall discuss about the process of design of a question paper. We can have different types of questions such as objective types, which includes MCQ, fill in the blanks, true and false type, in which the evaluator has no role in the evaluation. Whatever response is given by the student, that is converted into marks. The second is subjective type, which consists of short answer questions and essay type questions. Then this evaluator influences the evaluation, perceives the response of the student and gives the marks. The questions can be categorized into three categories: easy, moderate, and difficult. This is based on the Bloom's level. There are six Bloom's level, BL1 to BL6, and BL1 and BL2 can be grouped into easy, 3 and 4 can be grouped into moderate, and 5 and 6 into difficult. So issue with the current examination system is that objective of evaluation is not known to anyone. Evaluation of learning ability is only on the marks basis. If you get more marks, you will learn more. Capability of learner is not evaluated. Learner's level of attainment is not identified. Output is only in terms of head and tail, that is pass or fail. So whether the student passes the examination or fails in the examination, it causes frustration and humiliation among the students. Now the question paper is of 3 hours and 100 marks and may have 5 questions, all compulsory, or with, in some cases, little internal choice. Each question is of 20 marks. The questions may be MCQ type, which contains 2 marks each, or short answer question SAQ type, which contains 5 marks each, or long answer question which contains 8 marks each. Following attributes of a question paper in the conventional examination have been broadly accepted. Time to solve the 1 mark question is 1.5 minutes because 180 minutes are available to solve 100 mark question. So leaving 30 minutes for revision and reading the paper, it is 1.5 minutes per mark. The marks allotted may be 2, 5 or 8. Units of the syllabus are generally 5 units. Approach to solve the question is direct, indirect, or innovative, and degree of difficulty is easy, moderate, and difficult as explained. The end semester examination question paper is based on transparent template and it should be known to all the students. The question paper relevant to set course objectives. It must be based on the course objectives, not randomly made. There can be three types of questions: must know, that is vital; should know, that is essential; and could know, that is desirable. And cramming is totally absent. No more cramming. Assessment is the direct testing of quality of learning and indirect testing of quality of teaching, how the teacher has taught. So if the student does not secure good marks in the examination, the teacher and the student have to share the joint responsibility. Question should be designed so that a 20-mark question can be solved in about 30-minute time. An average student normally takes about 50% time more than the paper setter to solve a question. So let us ensure that we can ourselves solve a 10-mark question in 10 minutes. Only then we should expect to solve a 10-mark question in 15 minutes by the student. It is a good practice to indicate the expected time duration along the marks against each question. The balanced paper is one which is approximately having 40% easy questions, 40% moderate questions, and 20% difficult questions. Degree of difficulty of easy question is direct, is they have to be attempted directly based on the formula. Moderate means indirect attempt. Difficult means innovative methods. Following attributes of a question paper, the following conventional examination have been broadly accepted. Approach to solve it: direct, indirect, innovative. Degree of difficulty: easy, moderate, and difficult. Coverage of syllabus: questions well distributed across the syllabus. The question paper may be organized in the following way: question number 1 from unit number 1, question number 2 from unit number 2, and so on. The questions may have a mixed nature of question, that is MCQ, multiple choice question; SAQ, that is short answer question; LAQ, that is long answer question. Therefore, for a student, the available time duration for a 2-mark question is 3 minutes, 5-mark question is 8 minutes, and 8-mark question is 12 minutes. Questions should be designed so that a 20-mark question can be solved about in 30 minutes by the students, thus permitting 30 minutes for reading the question paper and revision, etc. The AI assisted question bank template of the course can look as follows: name of the course, then it will have the first column as unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then every unit can have different topics. I have chosen 2 topics per unit, that is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2 in each unit. Then the easy, moderate, and difficult questions from every topic of every unit have been developed, designed using AI assisted tools, and 50 easy, 50 moderate, and 25 difficult questions in each topic of every unit have been stored in the question bank template. Total time to solve the question is called TT. The TT in ESE depends upon two factors. First factor is the difficulty level of the question, which decides the conceptualization time. Because once the student gets a question, he conceptualizes it and decides the steps how to solve it. That is called CT, required by the average student to conceive these steps for the solution. And the second time required is the actual solution time. Then he solves it, which is based on the parameters required to be calculated, explained, or obtained in the question, and indicated by the length of the question. Thus, total time TT is equal to conceptualization time CT plus solution time ST. Now, I have tried to categorize the CT and ST in easy, moderate, and difficult question. It is generally accepted that 10% time the student have to devote in easy question to conceptualize, 20% in moderate, and 30% in difficult questions. So the percentage of CT in easy, moderate, and difficult is roughly 10, 20, and 30. And therefore, the remaining time will be solution time. And this is 90% for easy, 80% for moderate, and 70% for difficult. So the student should be explained about this conceptualization time and solution time of easy, moderate, and difficult papers. Then I am showing another table in which the first column is marks of the question MCQ, SAQ, LAQ. I have assumed that MCQ will have 2 marks, SAQ 5 marks, and LAQ 8 marks. Then the total time to solve 2-mark question is 3 minutes, that is 180 seconds. 5 marks question is about 8 minutes, which is roughly 480 seconds. 8 marks question is 12 minutes, which is 720 seconds. Then based on the degree of difficulty, easy, moderate, and difficult, the MCQ will have actual conceptualization time as 20 seconds, 40 seconds, and 60 seconds, and remaining solution time as 160, 140, and 120 seconds. Similarly, for short answer questions of 8 minutes, the easy, moderate, and difficult questions will have the actual conceptualization respectively as 50 second, 100 second, and 150 second, and the actual solution time as 430, 380, and 330. The long answer questions of 12-minute duration in easy, moderate, and difficult category will have actual CT as 70, 140, and 220 second, and actual ST as 650, 580, and 500 seconds. Some assumptions in preparing, designing the question paper template has been made. Assumption taken in preparing the sample question paper template. No choice is provided. All questions compulsory. Each question is of 20 marks. Unit is not divided into topic. I have considered both the topics 1 and 2 into clubbed into one. MCQ is of 2 marks, SAQ 5 marks, and LAQ 8 marks. Essay type of questions of 20 marks, they are not included in the question paper, because in essay type question, the subjective evaluation is very large. E stands for easy, M stands for moderate, and D stands for difficult questions. The paper consists of roughly 40% easy, 40% moderate, and 20% difficult questions. Similarly, other templates may also be prepared for different other parameters and assumptions. So I am going to discuss about the question paper template I am proposing based on the assumptions I have just described. I am showing the template now. So there are 5 units in the first column, unit 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then there are four more columns, one for MCQ, the other for SAQ, the third for LAQ, which are subdivided into 2 columns, and last one is total. So we decide to have 20%, that is 18 questions of 36 marks of MCQ type, and we distribute in unit 1 1 question, unit 2 5 question, unit 3 5 question, unit 4 5 question, and last unit 5 2 questions. Now these 1 5 5 5 2 MCQs have to be distributed in easy, moderate, and difficult. So the unit number 1, I have proposed one easy question, and therefore I have written E1 M0 D0. In the 5 MCQs in unit 2, I am proposing 2 easy, 2 moderate, and 1 difficult. And this balancing I am carrying out to keep easy, moderate, and difficult ratio 40-40-20 approximately. Third unit, 5 questions, 2 easy and 3 moderate. Fourth unit, 5 questions, 2 easy, 1 moderate, 2 difficult. And 2 questions in fifth unit, both difficult. Then SAQs, there are 8 total number of SAQs, and unit 1 will have 2, 2 will have 2, 3 has 2 questions, 4 has 2 questions, and there is no question for unit 5. And they are distributed as easy 1, moderate 1, unit 1, unit 2, easy 1, difficult 1, unit 2, easy 1, moderate 1, unit 2, easy 1, moderate 1, and last unit you don't have any question. Then long answer question. Long answer question, both the one question is taken from unit 1 and 2 questions from unit 5. So unit 1 question is difficult, and unit 5 question is 1 easy and 1 moderate. So in all, we have 18 MCQs. Last row देखिए, 18 MCQs, out of which 7 are easy questions, 6 are moderate, and 5 are difficult. 8 SAQs, 4 easy, 3 moderate, and 1 difficult. Long answer question, 3 long answer questions, 1 easy, 1 moderate, and 1 difficult. And in the last column, total column, the first bracket represents the total marks 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Then I have a small bracket following by this square bracket. So I have written E7 means easy questions of 7 marks. So one question of 2 mark and one question of 5 mark. So it is easy question for 7 marks. The second M5 stands for moderate question of 5 marks. So we have only one moderate question in Unit 1, which is in SAQ category, and it is of 5 marks. And the third D8 indicates that we are giving difficult question of 8 marks. One difficult question of 8 marks. So 7 marks easy, 5 marks moderate, and 8 marks difficult. Likewise, in second unit, E9, M4, D7 indicates 9 marks easy, 4 marks moderate, 7 marks difficult. Unit 3, E9, M11, D0. So 9 marks easy questions, 11 marks moderate questions, and there is no difficult question. Unit 4, E9, M7, D4. So we have 9 marks easy questions, 7 marks moderate questions, and 4 marks difficult question. Every E, M, and D should sum up to 20. Please check it. Then the last 5 unit, total marks 20, easy 8, moderate 8, and difficult 8. 8 plus 8 plus 4 is 20. So 200 marks question paper, easy questions 42 marks, moderate questions 35 marks, and difficult questions 23 marks. The ratio is approximately 40-40 is to 20. So I'll conclude this episode at this stage, and we shall discuss some other topic on next Tuesday in EduVenture. I hope I am able to explain you how we teachers should design the question paper, and I have offered one template which is only a sample template. Everyone can has his own template. Now, thanks for watching.
और हाँ, मैं आपको याद दिला दूं कि एड्यूवेंचर का एक एपिसोड हर मंगलवार को प्रस्तुत किया जाता है, इसलिए अगला एपिसोड भी अगले मंगल को आएगा। धन्यवाद।